Congratulations to our adult winner, Ammon Eskaran.
He whai hona ke ia no nā moku. O nā moku kahi e hānai mai ai. Kau maila ki henele hua ulu. Ulu wae ka ulu vehi vehi. Ulu wae ko nā moku o haha. Poha hu ka aia hamakua e. Ano ai ke aloha kākou o wau o ʻāina runnels, noho au I ka ahupua o ki halani ma laupa hoi hoi. I'm a mahi ai, I'm a makua kane. I am a cultivator of ʻāina and of all things that feed. And I love to malama all of the mea kanu that we inherited from our kupuna. Giving aloha to ʻāina is really what we're here for. You know, we come from ʻāina ultimately, and so to malama that relationship with ʻāina is really our biggest kuleana that we have here in life. To take care of that which feeds us. Yeah, just like in our normal lives, we take care of our grandparents and our parents who feed us in different phases of life. It's the same thing with ʻāina. Yeah, when we learn about ʻāina, the number one thing we want to do innately is to return that favor and to take care of ʻāina. You can really tell the difference between someone who is connected to ʻāina and who isn't, and a lot of it does come from their overall vigor and health. You know, just spending time on ʻāina alone, I've seen heal and cure pretty miraculous things like PTSD, depression. And so interconnectedness between ʻāina and kanaka is that we really are one, and the more time we can spend on ʻāina, the healthier we are overall. I really feel a calling in life to teach the rising generation. We call them a hanauna ho. To teach that rising generation. Really, ultimately, our kupuna gave all of this knowledge to us freely, and so I share it freely as well. And it is the haumana's kuleana to, once they learn these things, to actually do something about it, right? It's one thing to hear it, but it's one thing to actually use that knowledge to benefit others. And so it's such a blessing to be a kumu to some, and also be a student, right? Because our haumana can teach us as well. Our students can teach us as well. What I feel like is important is that I don't have to actually do very much to allow others to have spiritual connections to their divine or to ʻāina as a whole. I feel like the main responsibility for me is just to get them here. Get them here and throw enough palu. We call it throwing palu, which is throwing bait. And we throw just enough bait for them to get hooked. And you know, it could be something as simple as kuʻikalo, right? Making poi. Something as simple as pulling weeds or getting their hands in the dirt. All these things combined allow them to follow in the paths of their ancestors. And that reconnects them spiritually. You know, as kanaka, we are two parts, right? We have the physical nature of us, but we also have the spiritual aspect of who we are, which is why we do oli, which is why we do pule. And so getting them here on ʻāina, teaching them the protocols and how to connect, it really has helped many, including myself, deeply connect to our deity. As a closing mana'o, it's really important that even in the smallest levels that we get out of our houses, that we disconnect from devices and we actually tap into nature that's around us. The more that we can get out into these environments that our kupuna have left to us, it really sparks something inside you. And it makes you feel like your kupuna are right there next to you. Doing something as simple as growing a potted plant on your balcony if you don't have access to land. Cutting down some invasive species and reforesting or replanting with our native species. Those acts really help you to feel connected to this place, which is where, you know, we're all from and we have kuleana too.